Today, Minecraft is changing forever. Well, you can say that about any of the major updates released in the past few years. 1.14 changed villages, revamping the trading systems and bringing new mobs, mechanics and life to those structures. 1.16 made the Nether a completely different place, with new mobs, structures and biomes that made the dimension feel scarier and more alive than we could ever have imagined and asked for. But 1.18 changed the game in a way that the other updates didn't. Hola and welcome back to another video. My name is Dee and today we're looking at Minecraft 1.18 and what this update changes. So leave a like and subscribe if you want to see the content I'll be posting now that this update has released. This update can be called many things. The Caves and Cliffs Part 2, as is its official name. Second update that changed the world, or simply World Generation Update. Because while, yes, this update brings us the caves and the cliffs, it does way more than that. It updates a lot of things in the overworld that may completely change it. The first thing is obviously the World Generation. We are starting with a new seed engine that brings almost complete seed parity between Java and Bedrock. The terrain and builds can now reach new peaks and depths, with new world height that was increased a further 64 blocks up and down. Yes, down. Now we have negative Y values in the overworld that you can reach without taking damage from the void. And now almost all biomes above the ground are height independent, which means we can find forests of Y90 and the game won't separate that biome from other forest biomes. And the stars of this update? The caves and the cliffs. 1.18 brings us new types of caves. The noodle, Swiss cheese, and spaghetti caves like the developers call them, and the new cave biomes. How can we not talk about them? The green, full of life and light, and welcoming, lush caves almost seem like a safe haven underground for the explorers. This biome is full of friendly life, with the axolotls and tropical fishes swimming in its puddles. In contrast, we have the eerie, damp, dangerous and scary dripstone caves. Beautiful in an almost ironic way. That biome is a trap that wants us dead, almost as much as its hostile inhabitants want us to die. From the small caves clustered with stalactites and stalagmites, to the big caves with spikes and big dripstone structures that connect the floor to the ceiling, this biome is an obligatory stop in the rotaries of all the brave explorers and the mine shafts. They're the only structure being updated, and now you can see them in the big caves, hanging from the ceiling with chains or standing upon with pillars. Let's just hope they don't have an encounter with lava. And now the cliffs, the peaks of this update. The new mountains, taller than ever, were voted for in Minecon 2019, with the goats and Snowy Snow, and are finally coming to the game, more than 2 years after. They stand tall at the top of the world with their frozen peaks, where you can fall to their snowy slopes and bases. If you go explore them, don't forget the leather boots to not fall through the powder snow, and be on the lookout for some mischievous goats looking forward to ruin your trip. But if you don't want to take those risks, you can always travel to their 100% stony variants in the hot biomes and still have the experience of looking down to the world from its top. And hey, you might find some calcite while you are on your way. But there's still more things in this update. Now, hostile mobs can only spawn in a light level of 0. That makes lighting up your builds and caves easier, and with lightning can now be a safe option for builders. But this rule cannot be applied to dungeons, where mobs can now spawn in a light level of 11. Oh, and dungeons are more common now. Also, we can now get Spore Blossoms in Pure Survival. Many people forget that it was a creative inventory exclusive item in 1.17, but now if you go looking in a lush cave, you'll find them for sure. And how do you look for a lush cave? You find the azalea tree and dig down from that. And now you can also shear the tip of your vines to stop them from growing. With 1.18 out now, we can help but ask, what is coming to Minecraft in the future? Well, we can look at 1.19 for answers for now. The world update will bring us the deep dark cities in the Warden, alongside with the new swamps and frogs and fireflies next summer. But what about archaeology, the bundle and the goat horns? They were supposed to be in caves and cliffs? Well, they were delayed to only God and the developers know when. Oraf, one of the developers, said he's excited to work on archaeology again, so you might see it sooner than we thought. The other features, we're going to see them when or if they are ready to be shown. But after 1.19, we don't really know. We might get the archaeology updates, a van update, desert update, an update to other biomes, an update to the enchantment and potion system, or the so waited end update. The future of the game is a clean slate that will be written by developers and the community too. But truth be told, this update makes Minecraft feel like a brand new game, no matter for how long you've played it. The game 17-year-old me started playing when 1.16 came out is not the same game 12-year-old me was playing. And the game that 18-year-old me is playing today is not the same game 17-year-old me played for days on end with my friends on quarantine. You have no idea what time has in store for the game, but one thing is certain. Even after 10 years, Minecraft's a brand new game with a promising future.